Hello guys, welcome to Anime TMJ Talk channels, and today in this video I am going to give some thinkings of mine that how can Kurama be revived in Boruto. There are especially three ways that can be happened in Boruto, and I will say one by one and in our order that the first one I will show is the most unethical and the last one I will show is the most to happen. The first thing that I think might have happened is Orochimaru would revive Kurama using his Edo Tensei. As far as I know that this is the least thing that can happen ever in Boruto. But as far as we know that how much powerful Orochimaru is during his Edo Tensei. As far as we know that Kurama was just a chakra who was just being sealed inside the Naruto. Kurama was just a life that was completely filled with chakra, nothing more or nothing less. And that is why I think that it might be closer to impossible to even summon any type of chakra. But as far as we know that how much unpredictable Naruto is, like the entrance of Madara and with the reincarnation of the all four Hokages, we could see that everything is possible in Naruto. So I think that Orochimaru can also have gotten anyhow this type of powers, and also nobody would forbid Orochimaru to do that because everybody knows that how much important Kurama is for Naruto's mental, not also but also his physical powers. He need Kurama, but we cannot forget that Kurama is the chakra, and that might be close to impossible. But as far as I know that the second Hokage's jutsu, Edo Tensei jutsu, is one of the most jutsu that is used by Orochimaru, and with his experience and with his these times, I think that Orochimaru might have become really like a master in doing this type of Edo Tensei. And that is why I am giving a chance that this type of things can happen. But you can also defend this theory by saying that Kurama is just a chakra, we cannot revive him using Edo Tensei. And that is why I have kept this thing in the most unethical place. And the other two things and the theories I have been talking about will be more ethical than this, as there would be more chance of them in Boruto and Naruto. But still we cannot also ignore this theory, as we know that how much powerful Orochimaru is in his Edo Tensei jutsu. And that is why I have kept it in the most unethical place, and we will be quickly heading on to the next theory. And the second most unethical theory, or maybe the middle theory, is that any other types of chakra gotten to some other pupil. As far as we know that a Kurama can be divided into two or more parts. And as far as we know that we could see in a filler that there was a human who had the power of Kuramas. This type of episode was shown that he obtained the Kurama's power from when Minato was trying to take the Kurama. Then a lot of chakra were spread everywhere, and he got that by this way. I am not saying that this might have been fully how it happened in that filler episode, but it can happen that anyhow Madara during his taking of Kurama might have divided Kurama into two parts. But as far as we know that this theory can also be defended a lot to an extent. As far as we know that Kurama, if he had been divided into two parts, he could still talk to Naruto, and the both of the parts could talk to each other. And that is why I think that this theory is not too much ethical, but yes, it is a way more lot much ethical than the first thing that I have told you about that Edo Tensei. But if this type of things happens, the revival of Kurama would not be that, this would be just the showing of the half of the Kurama. and I think that there might be a very great possibility of having it, as far as we know that how much important Kurama is in the whole series of Naruto and Boruto. And that is why I don't think that anyhow the writer of Boruto would want that this type of powerful Kurama would have been dead so much easily, and that is why I think that he might get a chance to be revived. Not revived actually, this is maybe the seeing of Naruto with the half of the Kurama. But still, as far as I have said that how you can defend this theory also, as we know that the both of the Kurama parts could have talked to each other and could have said that, or maybe Kurama was wanting to give Naruto any type of surprises, and we can say this type of things to defend it also. So that is why I am going to take it in the middle portion of that, as we don't have too much proof that this can be 100% true. That yes, it is a lot more ethical, and I give that there might be only a 30% chance that this type of things can happen, because as we know that reincarnating or revival of every type of thing is not possible. And the last and the most ethical theory I am going to say is that the Kurama's chakra is still inside Boruto and Himawari. As far as we know that Naruto and Boruto and Hiramari, both of them were born with this mark of fox during their birth, and that is why I think that this might be possible that Kurama some chakra might be residing inside of Himawari and Boruto, because we could have done that. But still, there is a thing that Boruto has 2 marks, whereas Naruto has 3 of them. We can say it by that Naruto have the Kurama inside him sealed, and that is why he have gotten it. Whereas during the birth of Boruto and Himawari, anyhow the some chakra of Naruto might have mixed with the chakra of Hinata, and with this Boruto and Himawari might have gotten this 2 marks from the demon fox, and with that Naruto might have gotten the 3 of the marks of him, and we cannot also defend it anyways as far as I know, because if we talk about that, anyhow Naruto could have gotten that from his parents. It's almost impossible, because his parents, both Kushina and Minato, both of them did not have any type of these marks, and that is why I think that they both would not have given Naruto this mark. So the only one who can give Naruto this mark is Kurama, and I think that this chakra of Kurama was given to Naruto more, and when Naruto had 2 kids, the chakra of Kurama divided into 2. And this can also happen that the child of Boruto, if we talk about that, I am going to give him the name Saruto. If the child of Boruto, who is Saruto, anyhow gets born, I think that if he has only 1 mark, then this can be proved that the revival of Kurama is almost possible. And as far as we know that Naruto was born with this mark, and we were not shown still that if Naruto had the chakra of Kurama with this or not, and with that I am giving that this theory has only a 50% chance of working, as we know that this can be defended in many ways. And if you can defend this theory, that this theory is not anyhow being able to be possible, so you can write it down in the comments of video. And that is it for today's video. If you enjoyed this video, like, share and subscribe to my channel. As today you are not going to subscribe, why aren't you subscribing? Please subscribe to my channel. If you like this video, share it with your friends. And that is it for today's video. Bye.